So Jerry's trying the smoked salmon omelet. That looks gorgeous. And I am having eggs Benedict with the sauce on the side. It's the last breakfast on the ship, so I said I'm going for it. Last day on the ship is a sea day.
Is there a staircase?
Where we've been.
Here, we'll just go down. It's only one flight.
And let's see. 81 degrees. It's partly cloudy. Yeah. The water's choppier than yesterday, yet we're not feeling it as much just because of the direction the boat's going versus the direction that the water's moving. Okay, we just walked in our room from having breakfast. And our guys have already set out our luggage. I've never had a room where they did that before. That's pretty funny. My flowers are still holding on. Changed the water in them. Yeah, last day on the ship. And when we look out, it's an overcast day. We never did use that coffee maker because we brought some K-cups because in the photo it looked like it was K-cups. But it's something I've never seen before. So we never used that. And we never drank this bottle of champagne, but every day they ice it. And we did use the binoculars. I haven't eaten any of the chocolates. I think of all the things that we use the heck out of the way that the closets are set up. Jerry used these three, and I used those three, and I used the heck out of this little thing here. You know, putting on makeup, taking off makeup, fixing your hair, everything. We use the safe, which is in here. We use a safe all the time. And we use laundry. I put the towels in there when they brought new towels. The laundry service. We got laundry done every day. Use the bag they gave us. They also just gave us, they didn't have a Mariner luncheon, but they did give us the tiles that they hand out at the Mariner luncheon. So here we go. This one says Oosterdam, Westerdam, Zuckendam, and Noordam. I don't know if the other one's the same tile. Yes. And they have cork on the back. We use them as coasters at home. Oh, there's an announcement. Gotta go. So it's just the activities of the day, and I just read them. So that's our mask and sunglass stash. That's a hat and sunscreen stash. But we, you know, try to keep our room pretty neat. So anyway, it was a great trip. We met some people a couple from Seattle, and we ended up having dinner with them and doing things with them the last 2 days. So that was fun. It was a great deck. Only exception is don't get the room right next to the elevator. Yeah. And this clock here, we've had so many time changes on this trip. Well, really, it's twice we went back an hour, twice we went forward an hour. And this thing, I don't know how it gets changed. We're convinced that the room steward sneaks in the middle of the night while we're asleep and changes it, but I don't think so. But anyway, did we turn on the TV at all? At the first day we did, we had to watch the muster drill there. And we, you know, got a little bit of ship's information, but other than that, no, we watched no programming. But we spend most of our time doing the music stuff on Holland, and that's why we travel on Holland for that. So, well, I will leave this filming with a close-up of my beautiful flowers that are holding up so nicely. It's a pretty bright bouquet. Well, it is the last day, as I think I may have mentioned before, so I thought I'd just do a little bit of a walk around. We've really enjoyed the entertainment here. They have a music walk. We've listened to the B.B. King Blues Club. We've listened to Uh-oh, now there's music playing. I'll probably get a strike. But anyway, you can't film that stuff. So I'll just film a little bit of the shopping area and some of the other parts of the ship. Let's see, buy one, get one free today. And they are Christmas ornaments, pin sets, rollerball pin sets. These are nice. With the metal straw, reusable cups. I got my hands full here. Sun kiss or compass, and then sets. Yes. And then there is a cosmetic store. That's all they sell. Jewelry sale going on here, of course. Always jewelry. Sundry store with all kinds of stuff. Because it's the last day and the sea day, these places are busy. I'm going to do my best to show you some of this stuff. Kitchenware. It'd be cute if you had a boat, right? I do like the hat. But I'm pretty tied into my Blue Museum travel hat. I actually have sparkly lanyards and t-shirts. We got little tiles here, kind of like the ones they gave us. Flasks, all kinds of All in America stuff. This coffee cup has orange inside. Oranges are like a royal color in Holland. I learned that on this ship, or not this ship, but one of the cruises on Holland. And then of course all kinds of t-shirts and such. Ooh, I like the feel of this one. Pretty big store. It's got a lot of jewelry and all kinds of stuff. It's a little hard not to get people liquor. And then, I guess this is true sundries here. Look at the size of the Hershey bars. Size of those. There's my hand. Giant. Oh yeah. Definitely going to get music copyright strikes. Okay, so these 3 rooms here are for meetings, card games, things like that.
In my family, it was, I mean, the biggest thing that would always drive me crazy is the size that people were expecting. It'd be like,
Oh, there's another
like, if you
room.
got in an
I thought that was a
argument,
theater.
I'd jump right on.
I think that used to be a theater.
You know, yeah.
They've changed this ship around quite a bit since I was on it last.
Well, you know,
Mahjong has been, Mahjong and bridge seem to be the games that, the table games that come up the most. There's just so much artwork on these ships. We're on deck 3 right now. I ended up here by accident because I was talking to the comedian. They had 2 different comedians on here and I like both of their shows. And it's funny because I love comedy, but sometimes it's just stressful and make you uncomfortable. Oh, the main stage and it's empty. I think it's empty, so I think I'll be able to get a good shot from the 3rd floor. Let's see. Yes. Cool. They're getting ready for a program called Ask the Captain, where you get to submit questions and the captain will answer them. So it's, you can access, this is the 3rd floor entrance, so you're up really high. And then the downstairs is accessible from the 2nd floor. You'll see a bunch of folding chairs down there in the center. They're taking out parts of the chairs and carpet and putting them back. I guess they're cleaning them or I don't know what they're doing. But yeah. So we saw a couple dance acts here. We saw one of the comedians here and one of the comedians maybe both the comedians here, but maybe one of BB King. A couple dance acts. It looks like we did something else in there. That's all I remember. Hi.
Oh, hi. Hello.
Hey, everybody's so friendly on this ship.
Yes, thank you. Hello.
Also on deck 3 is the photography studio. But you cannot film or take photographs here, so I'm stopping right here, and then I'm going to go in and look at our photos. I got all my pictures. You can see how they just have them all displayed on the walls. And you can purchase them, and they give you a thumb drive with them on there as well. And of course, there's always packages available. Oh, the main dining room. I want to see if I can get a picture in there. It's not meal time, so I'm just sneaking in. It's 2 floors. We're on the 3rd floor right now, which is where we normally have lunch, or dinner, I should say. And then the 2nd floor is for folks who have anytime dining, and they don't have a set time. This floor, you either eat at 5:30 or 8 o'clock. These folks walk in. They can make reservations for a specific time, but they don't necessarily get the same table and same waiters each time. These are kind of pretty cool. That's us, table 17. It's a little bright out here. They're taking photos right now. But they're right by their little station, so everything's fast. And the front door. They always have such beautiful floral arrangements on Holland. See, there's artwork everywhere. It's hard to photograph in glass cases, but this is a wooden ship. What are these called? Galleons or something like that. It's just, I mean, the detail on this I can't get through the glass, but it looks very old. And this is the back elevators that just open out basically right in front of the dining room. I think I'll just take those down to deck 2, just to give you an idea what's available. Oops, elevators here so quickly. So the dining room is open right now for seating on the 2nd floor for lunch. But not sure I'm up to lunch. So, what is on here today? I'm gonna read the Mexican street tacos. Yum. Yum. Okay, that was unexpected. I didn't plan to go to lunch. But when I went in to kind of take a little bit of a picture of the downstairs, they just sort of hailed me in, ushered me to a table and fed me, and insisted I have dessert. But the Lincoln Center stage is right outside the 2nd floor dining room. I just want to get pictures of the ship because I think it's pretty. And I thought I overheard a passenger saying that they don't do the digital workshop anymore, at least not on this ship, which is, I noticed there was nothing planned there as far as computer things, and there's no art. But this is the first Caribbean cruise for this ship after coming back from Alaska, and Holland only has a few ships even running right now. They're putting more into play as they test out the whole COVID thing. So I think that's part of that. This is the Pinnacle Bar across from Pinnacle Grill, which is a steakhouse, but it's also where we've been having breakfast every morning. It's the same menu, it's a dining room. It's just a little more intimate, quiet place to eat at breakfast. And all the tables now have these Q code things for ordering. There's a Pinnacle Grill across the way, people eating lunch. I think I showed that before. So let's see what else we can get into. Okay, so This is the back deck of the ship. This is my first time out here. Last day on. It's got a bar and the pizza. Oh, I have been here because I had the pizza one night. It's got a hot tub, 2 hot tubs, and a pool. I don't know, but I think it might be adults only. But this isn't the Lido pool. That's kind of covered up. This is, yeah. So let's go see off the back of the ship. You can get some real sun on this deck compared to the other one. No wind on this side. Stack. Ah, yes.
I had
lemon
that
shrimp
little boat
fettuccine.
everywhere.
I will get a
I
picture
took that
of
up in Nia Bay. I fished
What is it?
CQ every chance I got. At least go to CQ at least once a year.
Very good.
Go up to Nia Bay. And
I've
fish
been
halibut
wanting
in Nia
pasta
Bay.
since we've been on the boat.
Yeah. Oh yeah. And
And I forgot what yours was called, but it's got shrimp and then it's got mussels and saffron rice. I remember. Really pretty. It is an apple tart with no sugar added. I'm gonna get a little peek at this.
Oh, yeah.
What is this one called? Chocolate something.
It's a brownie, right?
Oh yeah, brownie something. Thank you. Okay, so we have arrived in Fort Lauderdale. It's still dark out there. Our last meal is our first room service. Steak and eggs and an all-American breakfast. All right. We're back in Fort Lauderdale and there's just enough light to film. So we had a great trip. We had a lot of fun, actually. This was like the fastest cruise, but it was a 7-day cruise. But we did, a lot of entertainment venues. B.B. King, we saw 2 different comedians. We saw a couple of stage shows, which we normally don't do. We saw lots of Lincoln Center stuff. We met some people that we had dinner with the last 3 nights, and they were fun from Seattle. And, what is that in the water? And last night we came out and saw so many birds. I couldn't believe it in the night. Just, big groups of them. Only complaint I have about this, well, first off, don't get a room right next to the elevator. It sounds convenient, but an inside elevator is fine. One of these outside glass ones, because they can see about here, and then it goes through most of this chair and all of that table through that glass exterior elevator. But anyway, it's not their fault. Should have picked a different room. Didn't consider it. And that's probably why the rooms right by the elevators were available. But we did have early on, I think when our first stop, and we had a terrible smell in the room. And it here's the captain, I think.
Good morning, everyone, and welcome.
Nope, it is the cruise director. So I'm going to sign off this video and say, I hope you have a great day. And the next time you get to go on an adventure, I hope it's meets all your needs and is a wonderful experience. Bye-bye from Florida. Cue the birds. I don't know if you can see them.